Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
Oh, the news has out. The news has come out that Sofyan Amrabat is a red. Sofyan Amrabat is a Manchester United player. And also we have to say there was also a
Here we go
for Sergio Reguilon, who's not really like a player that you'd be super excited about, but we have to also just kind of just welcome him to the Man United family and say, yes, Man United is making moves. Man United is making moves. You could see Ten Hag in his press conference. He was beaming. He just had a press conference about 20 minutes ago, and his smile says it all. He knew about the here we go. I think probably he was like, I'm sure it's going to happen, but, I can't say anything official yet until the ink is dry. So, ladies and gentlemen, there will be more than just one African on the starting lineup. There will be more than just Andre Onana in the Man United match day squad. And that's going to be so good. I can't wait to see what Amrabat, the chemistry that he builds with Casemiro, because for me, this is actually how the Mason Mount signing made sense. If you have Amrabat and Casemiro, and then Bruno plays ahead of them. When Bruno gets rest, Mason Mount comes in. Come on, Ten Hag. That should be the way. That's the only way this can only make sense. Right now, it's an exciting time to be a Man United fan because we are finally going to be dominated again. Will we finally not be pushovers anymore? Big up to you, Jordan FC. Jordan, Hyman, shout out to you, man. I got to tell you something, Jordan. It's Friday. On Friday, we do quizzes, Jordan. And I got a question for you right now, Jordan. Tell me real quick, what is the answer right now? Here is the question. The Premier League is in A, Africa, B, Asia, C, Europe, D, travel. Be careful because, ladies and gentlemen, Sofyan Amrabat is in the building. There's only one answer there, Jordan. There's only one answer to that question, and the answer is D. The answer is Sofyan Amrabat. Oh, he's going to come solve all our problems. We're going to be dominant. We're going to probably even win everything now. That's obviously not true. But this is a major acquisition for Man United. It is, matter of fact, let's read the lettering from the official man himself, Mr. Here We Go. He said, Sofyan Amrabat to Manchester United. Here we go. Agreement in place. Oh, why does this one feel like, it almost feels as good as some things that could happen in the bedroom. This one feels so good because I was honestly worried about this. I thought it was going to be the Frankie de Jong saga 2.0 all over again. And you know what? It is not the case. That is not the case. Matter of fact, we can now dream of a midfield triangle that's going to cause trouble. Guys, Sofyan Amrabat has been actually, his physicality, his passing ability, the way he can spray passes from one area of the field to the other. That's exactly what we needed to be a dominant. People don't know, a lot of people don't know that Fiorentina last season was number 2 in terms of possession, average possession in the whole season. So if you have now, what's a little bit confusing is because Ten Hag has said the words that I want to make us the best transitional football team in the world. But also, I want us to be able to control the game and be able to possess the ball and pass it around, So this is going to be a very, 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 very instrumental signing in terms of playing the way Ten Hag wants us to play, playing the way, on this channel, when we're doing the watch-alongs, there's always question here complaining, saying, when are we going to control games? This is the first step. This is the beginning right here. This is the very beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put some, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Let's put some music on. It's a great day for Man United fans on this Friday. I welcome you to the Football Power Hour. My name is Botswanapapi. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so. I used to pray for times like these, Jordan. The Premier League is really, really, really in big, big trouble. There is a guy called eriktenhag who is slowly assembling a squad. He's slowly building. Arsenal, bring it on. I am not scared now. He'll be in the matchday squad. Matter of fact, I think the player that's going to be very, very, very that has a higher rate likelihood of starting is Sergio Reguilon. Here's another player we have to welcome to the Man United family, by the way. Sergio Reguilon, big up to you. Sergio Reguilon, came up through the Real Madrid ranks. He's played in Atletico Madrid. He's Sevilla. He's got some La Liga experience. He's a player who has offensive qualities that are undeniable. So it's going to be very exciting to see a little bit of something different, a different dynamic in there. And I always say sometimes the players, everybody just needs to be, a player is like I almost consider a player like a plant, You got to have the right conditions for that plant to be able to blossom and nourish and grow and become the plant that it should be. And Sergio Reguilon, he's met the real farmer called eriktenhag. And this man, he might just create the conditions to make a player that's going to be, Tottenham is going to be like, giving us a hard time to try and sign him at the end of the season, because I have a feeling he's going to be very instrumental. And at the end of the day, when Luke Shaw has some actual competition, you see the best of Luke Shaw. So when he comes back from injury, you're going to see Sergio Reguilon and Luke Shaw pushing each other to the maximum, just the way you can see Wan-Bissaka and Dalot doing. And, Dalot obviously hasn't come back ever since pre-Qatar Dalot. Was nothing else. He played every game, cup game, league game. That one was a special Dalot. But I feel like this upgrade that we just did on our left back position is going to be more instrumental than we can actually anticipate. You heard it here first. Sergio Reguilon might be one of those signings where we're like, hold on, when we're doing the signing of the season, he might be in the short list. I'm just saying, you're going to see some assists. And matter of fact, for me, if Sergio Reguilon, if he works out and he, just like Fiorentina have given us Amrabat with a option to buy, I think that's the conditions of the loan deal. I'm sure we'll get more and more clarification on it, but let me see real quick what Fabrizio actually said in terms of loan deal on 10 million euro fee plus buy clause for June 2024, worth 20 million plus 5 million add-ons if Man United want Sofyan Amrabat to stay on long-term basis. I love this one because it's actually so much better than the deal that we had made with what's his name, the guy from Bayern Munich that's now playing in I'm forgetting his name now. The guy we loaned last season from Bayern Munich. Sabitzer. There we go, Sabitzer. So this is an actual loan that is so much better than the Sabitzer loan, and I feel like I love this long-term implications that we have. So big up to Man United for getting the deal done, and also by the way, we also have to say, I feel like we're not all the way done yet. There's got to be some movement for Donny van de Beek. Will there be one more surprise signing before? There's a few hours till deadline day. I'm not sure that Matt Hargreaves and them, they're just chilling and being like, all right, Amrabat done. Let's now, because Man United haven't even made the official announcement yet. It's only Fabrizio and a few other media outlets. So it's like, why, what's cooking? What are we cooking? I'm wondering if there'll be like one more significant signing. Shout out to you, C tuned in from Facebook saying, hi bro, it's a beautiful day, C. It's a Sofyan Amrabat day. Happy Fabrizio day to you too, Spursy in the building saying big up botswanapapi. Regular Dawn. Shake my head. Should have been cooking. oh. Fam, I'm so happy we dodged the Cucurella bullet. Cucurella, what was Cucurella going to bring to Man United other than his long hair? Like, for real, man. Come on, man. So for now, I feel like with Sergio Reguilon, we landed on something. Tell me, by the way, Spursy, do you rate him? Or did you like pull a Chelsea on us and scam us with the way they did us with Mount? I'm curious as a Spurs fan, your take on Reguilon, because there's a reason for me why a player can hop around so many top clubs and be able to it's like he has something to offer, but I'm curious, like, what is it exactly? Is someone I've seen like 2 assists. I see a lot of offensive, like passing and decision making, and defensively he's not so what's the word? So secure, For me, he's like almost like having another Dalo, honestly. But I trust Ten Hag. I trust his talent ID. The other person that I trust too is Mourinho, because Mourinho brought him to Spurs. So that's gotta say something, There's also other players too that hop around high profile clubs like Alvaro Morata. So I understand hopping from one high profile club to another is not a necessarily a good barometer to be like, this guy is good. But it also says something about you, though. If Atletico Madrid call for you, if you made it up the ranks, I think he broke through in Real Madrid through, was it Scolari? I know Lopetegui didn't play him at all. It was, I can't remember the coach that came after Lopetegui in Real Madrid. But Reguilon, the thing is, he has that thing where he bursts into the scene and then fades out, like it happened in Real Madrid, right? And then it happened also at Spurs. He became a quick fan favorite and then he faded out, So I'm wondering, Ten Hag, it's in his best interest to just be like, Reguilon, here you go, start. And then ideal scenario, Reguilon gets an assist or has a good positive performance and builds on it and keeps it going, because he's a very he's a very much of a confidence type of player, in my opinion. There's something about him that smells like, he can fade away. But at the same time, I know that when he started at Spurs, I think his second game was against Man United, and it was like a shambolic performance by Man United. But Reguilon was one of the standout players for Spurs. So I feel like the score might have been 6-1 if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, the point is, whenever we face Reguilon, he's one of those players you're like, problematic player. How can we deal with this danger? I hate players like that, and I want to make sure that for us now, the fact that we have him makes me feel like, yes, we're in the right direction. we're moving in the right way. Big up to GB in the building. Oh, did I hit the boom? G, I was trying to hit GB. I was trying to hit the air horn. I was trying to hit the air horn. This is for you. Happy Friday, GB. Yo, we're welcoming Sergio Reguilon and we're welcoming Sofyan Amrabat. It's a beautiful day for us, Man United fans, to see some activity finally. As I said, it was so worrying. It felt like it was going to be the Frankie de Jong situation all over again. Yal says, let's get Leonardo. Yes. We need to get one more in, at least, or two more. Get Donny out, get McTominay out, Maguire still. We need a center-back reinforcement. This doesn't end here. I hope Man United keep going with this momentum. Shout out to you. Spursy said Cucurella would have brought pace on the transition and dodged and dogged fight in defense. Or dogged. But here's the thing. For me, Cucurella's, I said, I heard I can't remember which coach it was. It might have been was it Tuchel was talking about Cucurella, and it made me also observe this thing whenever any team that Cucurella is playing for, whenever they lose the ball, the way he recovers, the way he covers space, the way he positions himself is so astute. He's really good at that. But then the thing about it is the final dish, Cucurella. You gotta be able to serve. And what are you going to be doing if you're a left back in an offensive position and you can't get the assist? You know what I mean? So he's got the attributes to become even better player. He just needs to work on his final product, But Cucurella, Sergio Reguilon, it was like a toss-up for me because at the end of the day, I was like, were we courting Cucurella because he was Brighton's player of the year at one point? What's this thing that Man United has with players that have won player of the year? Mason Mount had won player of the year for his team. Cucurella had won. You know what I mean? That was a little bit of a pattern. So I'm glad that we broke that pattern and went with Sergio Reguilon because I think Sergio Reguilon has a slightly higher ceiling than Cucurella. But only time will tell. Only time will tell what's going to happen. Yal says transfer window is 6 out of 10 now. By the end of the day, 23, 25 players will have United on loan or sales. 19 have left so far. Still angry at Maguire. Let's actually get the move for Maguire. Oh, Harry Maguire, if you stay, I would be so mad at you. I'd be so mad at you. I'm not a Tottenham fan, regular Don, and Tottenham are trash. No, oh well, Spursy. No, I mean, I know you. I know, you're Arsenal. but I was curious. on your hold on. Yes, I knew you're an Arsenal supporter. I knew you're an Arsenal supporter. But I was curious. It's like for me, this, the ceiling of Sergio Reguilon and Cucurella, it's there's not that much of a difference, but Cucurella is I feel he won't become a better player than Sergio Reguilon. They all have obviously all these things is difficult to gauge, and talk about, because who knows, I'm thinking about players like Adriano. I'm thinking about all these Brazilian players that are really, really, there was there's this guy too, this attacker. I was just having this conversation yesterday, and we're just wow, potential and reaching your potential is it's a different story for every player. And it's just fascinating to, just kind of look back and be this player did that, this player did that. And, Ronaldo, the way he worked hard to reach his potential, that man has to be applauded for that. Anyway, Yal says, I'm shocked to hear that we will let Greenwood go for free to maybe Lazio. No way, y'all. If Greenwood goes to Lazio, Maurizio Sarri is going to cook. Woo, it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be oh, wow. but we can't do that on a free. Come on, Man United. That's horrible. That's horrible, man. No. We have to end the transfer window in a strong. Yeah, I know 6 out of 10 is a little harsh for me. I feel like we should put that to a 7 or an 8. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to make this stream long. This is just a welcome. Sofyan Amrabat. Welcome, Sergio Reguilon. We're going to be back later. We're going to be back later with the happy hour. So make sure you tune in for that. Make sure you hit the notification bell. And also, remember, be nice, be kind today. It's very easy to do that. And I hope you find somebody that loves you the way Amrabat loves Man United. Because the man said, I will wait for Manchester United. I will not budge. I will not listen to the Saudis. I will not listen to Bayern or anybody, you know. Oh. Sofyan Amrabat, we love you for that. I love players. He's also like you remember, guys, we can't forget this about Antony. Antony also went on strike. You know, he was on exile. You know, he was like, I'm not training with the team, waiting for Man United. They're incompetent, but they'll get the business done. You know, and I'm not, he self-exiled himself. And I think he might have even, did he write something to Fabrizio, if I remember correctly? Anyway, it doesn't matter. The main point is I love players that really do that part too. There's a personal protest that happens. That's why for me, I'm not mad about Frankie de Jong because there was no protest from Frankie, you know. So big up to Sofyan Amrabat and also, yo, Sergio Reguilon, he's going to be big. He's going to be massive. Shout out to Kush in the building, says 3 out of 10 transfer weeks. Kush, you can never win with Kush. You can never satisfy Kush. 3 out of 10? Nah. Even if we let Greenwood go to Lazio for free, it still wouldn't be a 3 out of 10. Come on, Kush.
Jesus is Lord.
Get out of here, bro. What? 3 out of 10? Come on.
It's a fucking monkey business.
Now let's check in with Joe for all of